My girlfriend said you're too boring and needed space to find herself. Actually, Veronica didn't say it to me. She told my roommate Theo while I was at my engineering internship, working 60-hour weeks to save for the apartment we were supposed to move into together. Theo had the unfortunate task of relaying the message when I came home that night, still smelling like solder and circuit boards. She said what? I asked, certain I'd misheard. That you're boring, Theo repeated, wincing. And she needs space. She's going backpacking through Europe with some guy named Ridge she met at her yoga retreat. Ridge. Of course his name was Ridge. I'd spent 3 years with Veronica, 3 years of supporting her dream of becoming a wellness influencer. I'd photographed her morning smoothies, held the ring light during her meditation videos, and nodded supportively while she explained why crystals could realign my chakras. I'd even sat through a 4-hour sound bath that gave me a migraine. The real kicker? I'd been using my internship money to pay for her half of our rent after she quit her job to focus on her brand, a brand that had 847 followers, most of them her relatives. Theo handed me a beer. Dude, I'm sorry, but honestly, you're better off. I didn't believe him. I spent the next week calling and texting. All I got back was a single message. I need to discover who I am without you holding me back. Holding her back from what? Bankruptcy? Then I checked Instagram. Veronica had posted a photo with Ridge, all flowing hair and tribal tattoos, captioned, "Finding my authentic self with authentic souls." They were in Barcelona. The comments were full of heart emojis and "you go girl" affirmations. My authentic self wanted to scream. Instead, I did something petty. I canceled the credit card I'd given her for emergencies, the one she'd promised to only use for groceries. Within an hour, my phone exploded. 17 missed calls, 23 texts that started with, "How could you?" and ended with, "You're sabotaging my journey." Turns out she'd been using it for everything. Hostels, restaurants, festival tickets. The Barcelona photo? Funded by me. Her journey to find herself had cost me $4,300 in 6 weeks. I documented everything. Screenshots of her spending, text exchanges where she'd promised to pay me back, bank statements showing my depleted savings. Then I posted them in response to her Instagram photo with a simple caption, "Authentic souls should use authentic money." Her followers turned on her instantly. Comments shifted from supportive to savage. "Girl, you can't find yourself with someone else's credit card. This is fraud. Ridge, run!" Veronica called me 47 times that day. I didn't answer. 3 days later, she returned from Europe early. Ridge had apparently decided she was too much drama for his energy and abandoned her in Munich. She'd maxed out her own cards getting home. When she showed up at my apartment, I opened the door but didn't let her in. "Can we talk?" she asked, mascara smudged. "I'm too boring for that," I replied. "I made a mistake," she said. "I got caught up in the adventure. Ridge was a spiritual guide helping me. Ridge was a yoga instructor who convinced you to fund his European vacation," I interrupted. "And you know what? I'm glad you found yourself. Now, stay lost." I closed the door. 2 weeks later, I matched with someone on a dating app. Felicity was a data analyst who quoted Monty Python and built computers for fun. On our first date, she insisted on splitting the bill. "I have a rule," she said. "I pay for what I consume. Keeps things authentic." I smiled. That's my favorite word. 6 months later, Veronica texted me out of the blue. "I see you're with someone new. Just wanted to say I'm happy for you." I didn't respond, but Felicity, reading over my shoulder, asked, "Who's that?" "Nobody," I said honestly. "Just someone I used to know." Veronica's wellness account was deleted last month. Apparently finding yourself doesn't pay rent. Last I heard, she's working retail again, selling the same crystals she once claimed would transform lives. Meanwhile, Felicity and I just signed a lease together. We split everything 50-50. Turns out boring is exactly what I needed.